appreciate you meeting me,
Absolutely.
especially on such short notice.
Yeah, girl, you got me out of my house just as I was getting out of the shower.
Well, you look lovely, I will say that.
Thank you. So what can I do for you?
Well, I've actually come to you today because I need your help.
Oh, you need my help. So you need a favor?
I don't need a favor. Chase needs a favor, as a matter of fact. So I would like to know if you could help me help Chase.
But Chase has my number. How come he didn't call me?
Okay, so a scenario happened today where I was going to take legal precautions, but he asked me not to. So just being a problem solver, I thought of the first person who could potentially help us in this scenario. Why the sinister look on your face?
Me?
You.
Lilo, me?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, I get what you're doing. All right, yeah, I got you. What's the problem?
So the situation is, we've encountered an instance where there's discrimination taking place as it relates to a business office that Chase was going to sign the lease on today. Until he got there, there was suddenly a change of heart in that moment. Everything was said and done. The building was his. Things were done virtually. He had to go in and sign the paperwork in person, and then suddenly the answer was no.
So, where is this property?
It is Brookfield Properties. And it's, yes, Brookfield Properties, downtown Atlanta, and her name is Bethany Smith.
Bethany.
You know her?
Oh, I don't know her personally, but she's a beast. She's a bully.
Is that what she is? Well, I just need to know if there is any type of protection in place to prevent this from happening, because clearly everything was going smooth until she saw him.
Wonder what, I mean, is there other tenants that's interested, do you know, or that's what I would need to know the reason.
Okay.
Because you're saying it's discrimination. There could be other financials. Did he provide all the documents? Those are things that I would need to find out.
So outside of what was described to me, I have no other evidence of discrimination, but sometimes it's just in my gut and I know it. And I'm not saying that that's, I know.
That's a lawsuit too, so you don't want.
Okay, definitely don't want that. What I am asking of you is, can I please connect you with Chase, and can you possibly go with him to meet with her, and then you get to the bottom of why all of a sudden he was not able to sign that leasing agreement.
Interesting. So he didn't even have any representation. So he just went straight in and talked to the property manager, signed the lease, so he didn't even have an agent himself.
Well,
That's a problem.
He did think it was a done deal.
That's a problem. So he should have called me in first place. We wouldn't even be here.
Well, listen, we're calling you now.
But you called me.
I did.
Thank you.
You're
Natasha.
welcome. Because who better, as it relates to real estate, to call than Rolonda?
Who better to call if I needed something that pertaining to law? Natasha.
Now, again, he didn't want me to handle this with any legal repercussions because, as he stated, it's going to cost him. So if, in fact, you can help us out, we would greatly
Before
appreciate
it gets
it.
to you.
Before it gets
Before
to
it
me,
gets-
absolutely. See, I like this. You see, I like how this is vibing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
got
right.
you.
So
got
is that something that you can do? Can I
definitely.
rely on you to get to the bottom of this?
So what do I need to do? When do I need to meet him?
Well, I'm going to text him right now if that's okay with you, and I'm going to have
Yeah,
him
yeah,
call
yeah.
you so that, you know, he has a lot on his mind. I mean, imagine the disappointment. He thought he was going into the building, he thought it was going to be his, and then all of a sudden nothing. So, I don't know.